Good morning, this is the latest market news. I'm Uliana. Asian stock markets are in positive territory on Thursday, with the surge in crude oil prices and the overnight rally on Wall Street for a third straight session boosting risk appetite. Investors shrugged off weak regional economic data. Minutes from the US Federal Reserve's January policy meeting released overnight showed that policymakers had a dovish attitude toward further interest rate increases in 2016 amid the uncertain global outlook. The Australian market is notably higher in a broad-based rally. ASX 200 index is adding 1.52%. The Japanese market is up with strong gains. Investors shrugged off weaker than expected Japanese trade data, while a weaker yen boosted exporter stocks. In late morning trades, the benchmark Nikkei 225 index is adding 2.57%. Crude oil prices surged higher on Wednesday amid news Iranian oil minister has offered support for a plan to maintain a ceiling on oil production. Crude oil for March delivery jumped to $1.62 or 5.58% to $30.66 a barrel on the New York Mercantile Exchange. In the currency market, the Australian dollar is high against the US dollar on Thursday, despite weaker than expected local employment data. In early trades, the local unit was trading at $0.7170, up from $0.7090 on Wednesday. Prepare for another busy day of economic news for the US, including the weekly update on initial jobless claims. US initial jobless claims. Last week's update on new fillings for unemployment benefits delivered upbeat news. Briefing.com's consensus forecast sees a modest increase for today's weekly release. Jobless claims are expected to rise 5,000 to a seasonally adjusted 274,000 for the weeks through February 13. In other words, some of the previous week's improvements is due to fate, although not enough to push this leading indicator back into a bearish posture. Short of a sharply higher number about 290,000 mark, it's reasonable to interpret today's data as signaling that the labor market will continue to expand. It was the latest market news provided by ICO FX. Goodbye.